How to start Schoology. If you've not ever logged into Schoology before, the first thing you're going to need to do is create an account. You're going to go to this sign up button, and when you click on it, you're going to, it's going to ask if you're an instructor or student. Since you're doing the teacher thing, you're going to click on instructor, sign up, create your own username, password, all that kind of thing. Obviously, make sure that you remember it. Since I've already created an account, I'm going to actually just go to log in instead of signing up. Here we're going to go log in. Mine's going to look a little different because I've already joined different groups and I've already got different things that, different classes in here. But if you have not done anything before, the first thing you're going to do is start your course. So you're going to click on courses up here at the top, and it should give you this drop down list of being able to create one. I've already got several courses in here. And if you were trying to join someone's course, that's how you would go about doing it. But we're going to talk about creating one today, and so you're going to go to the Create button, and you're going to give it a course name. Notice that it automatically defaults to Section 1, and you can change that as well if you want to. If you want to change it to like third period or whatever you want it to be. You're going to choose a subject area after you've named your class. Mine is just going to be Other, and you can choose your grade level. If you have a specific grade level, you can put that in. You can also change it to be a grade range if you want to put like 10 through 12 or something like that if you have a mixed class. And then you're going to say Create. Okay, I now have a class or a course in Schoology. And what you're going to want to do is completely create your course, and then if you have multiple sections of that same course, we can copy that toward the end so that you don't have to create the same course over and over if you have multiples. These are different things that you can do that you can add to your page. Notice that you can hide them if you're not going to be using some of those kinds of links. You can just hide them to get rid of them on your page. This area over here is your access code, and this is what you're going to give students so they can join your class. The easiest way to add them is just the first few days of school when you introduce Schoology. Just give them this access code and let them join the class. If they have been at Lipscomb before in the 8th grade, then they would already have a Schoology account, and it will just be a matter of joining that class like we talked about at the beginning under this courses. They'll have that join option, and then you'll just type in the access code to join the class. If they have not been at Lipscomb before, then obviously they're going to need to set up a Schoology account, and hopefully we'll be able to do that in an orientation meeting prior to school starting, so that at least they will have their Schoology account, and then you can help them join your particular class. I like to organize mine by chapters. You may want to organize yours by units, subject matter, and just depend on how your organization works. You don't want to just immediately start doing a bunch of assignments, because if you do that, then sometimes you just have a huge long list that's not very well organized. If you plan on using Schoology a lot, I would want you to think about how you plan to organize it. So you can go up here and go to Add Materials. You can add a folder, and by doing that you can name the folder, and it could be Chapter 1 or Chapter 10 or whatever you want to call the way that you're going to organize the information. And we're going to just call this one Chapter 1. Because there's a star beside it, you have to fill in that one. You do not have to give it a description if you do not want to. You do not have to add a start date and an end date. That's up to you. as to whether or not you want to, have that on there. A lot of times I will do that on assignments, but not necessarily on my folder, have the actual dates. And then visible and invisible makes a difference. If I just go ahead and make mine visible, you may want to leave something hidden until you get ready, so that they're not seeing everything and feel overwhelmed. That's just kind of up to you and how you want to organize things. And then you're going to say chapter 1, and I'm going to create, and all I'm doing now is creating a folder to put my assignments in, rather than having just a bunch of list of assignments. At that point, I can open chapter 1 folder and start adding things to it. And the same add materials button comes up. That's what you're going to be using a lot, and you're going to see lots of different things as far as what you can add to that.